after 3 great years in our efficient 1+1 apartment in downtown Porto, we'd had enough. In fact, it's been 4 years since we moved to Porto, and we realized that we needed change.
City life for our family was starting to feel stale here. Sure, we'll miss our proximity to Trinidad Station where all the lines of Porto Metro cross. Of course, it's a bummer that we won't see all of the familiar faces of the neighborhood that we're used to seeing on a daily basis.
We also won't forget how good our rent was, as this new place represents a good 40% increase in what we were paying.
We've just fully settled into our new place, and we wanted to take you on a tour of it as we've shown you all of the places that we've lived.
Let's see what it's like and how we're feeling about the big change that we've made. All right, so here we are. Let's step inside.
Okay, we're gonna show you this first, but behind here, there's a lot more than our other place. So as you know,
we have rooms.
Yeah, I know we do. Actually, Josh and I have our own room, because as you know, we were in a T1+1 and we gave Valencia the room, but we have our own room. So immediately you can tell that there's a lot of light and a lot of space, which is good. I think our old apartment had darker wood floors and everything, and the furniture was darker. But I think what I'm gonna do is we walk right into the kitchen, which is not my domain. So Josh, here, give me that. Tell me what you think about this kitchen.
Okay, well, since we just moved in and the building is a brand new construction, there are some kinks to be worked out. So
Just a few.
We had this really nice schmeg set up here, or smeg, I don't know how you actually say it, smeg. But microwave good, oven not good. Every time we turn the oven on and it gets preheating around like the 6-minute mark, it cuts the power in the whole place. Doesn't matter what's on. So we don't think that it's one of those issues where it's the voltage, like the current that we're allowed to have on our contract. So we've got to bring in an electrician, technician, whatever, to come in and check it out. So that's a bummer. We haven't been able to use it much. However, there are some cool features about this kitchen. One is this looks like cabinetry, but actually it's our fridge. So it's the first time we've ever had a fridge that is built into the actual cabinetry. That's nice. What's below the fridge is the freezer. Then, this is the area that makes me very happy. If you remember in that, yes it is. If you remember in the other kitchen, it was like an L shape and everything was really cramped. And I mean, to have 2 people in there trying to cook at the same time, disaster. If that other person in the kitchen is Kalie, bigger disaster.
Hey!
But, you know, we have a Smeg induction cooktop, which is good. I'm still trying to work out, like, which eye is best for which thing. It's a little hard to tell which one's the big one, to be honest, so that's maybe not great. The sink, both of us love this because of how deep it is. It's been really nice not having to fumble around with dishes because we have enough space to, like, set stuff down. And then also, we've got one of these guys right here.
That's my fave.
That's Kalie's fave,
I
yeah.
like that.
But the big piece de resistance is
Ooh, check it out.
Yeah, I don't even know if I said that right. The dishwasher.
Woohoo!
Because if you remember at the old place, me and the dishwasher were one and the same. So I was the dishwasher, but here we actually have a dishwasher. I might have said dishwatcher. I meant dishwasher. So
I was the dishwatcher.
You were the dishwatcher, that's true.
You washed them.
Yeah, but if we do have like some little things to do, then I just wash it, put it here. We've got our coffee prep station here.
Also nice.
Now here's what's silly. You tell me if you find this really dumb. But you're standing here, you're doing stuff, you know, it's not even with cooking, but you're standing here doing stuff, and look at this. It opens like that. So I would think that it would be better to open here and open out like that, so then you have your plates and stuff and your cups and stuff over here. Because plating food, preparing it and plating it would be much nicer to swing it open here after grabbing stuff off of the stove. So I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking.
All right, let's switch because you're probably going to critique my camera works.
All right.
What I do like, though, is we actually have a lot of cabinet space. That was something that was lacking in the other place. And since I'm short, I couldn't reach a lot of the stuff. But because of all the cabinet space here, I mean, I can go ahead and show you.
Kalie's actually organized all this. So everything that needs to be reachable by her is?
Yes, on like a daily or at least weekly basis, it needs to be lower. And then we have a little stool that used to be Sia's in her bathroom. But because she has her own bathroom now, we don't need a little foldable stool. So we'll get to that later, though. That's down that hallway.
Yeah. So my whiskeys are up high.
Yeah, because
Kalie
I don't
doesn't
drink
even reach
that. And I can reach the wine. And the wine glasses at the other place, sometimes Josh will put the wine glasses. It's like, I can't reach these. But yes, so the kitchen space, Josh is just much happier. But I do like the dishwasher as well. Let's move into the living room. You know, the living room at our other place was actually nice. It was a really big space. Something that was
bigger than this space.
Yeah, but something that was a bit odd is where the couch was and where the TV was. You could turn it, and the size of the TV as well. So we have a bigger TV at least. The only bad thing is sometimes like if we're eating and Sia maybe is watching something while she eats, or if we wanted to move that, it doesn't swivel. So it is just fixed to the couch, but that's okay. We do have more rugs here, nicer rugs, I guess. The other place had outdoor, if they felt like outdoor rugs, you know?
Sure.
So this is just a little cozier. And then of course you've got like the big windows, which is nice. I would say something though, like Josh was talking about, since we're in a new apartment, we're still working out a lot of these little kinks. Like sometimes it's like, okay, we just need a valve, I guess, to get this going, and because it's like they didn't turn any of that stuff on. And then sometimes the fire alarm will just go off randomly, so if it goes off, when it's not an emergency. But okay, so I think that's maybe...
When it will be an emergency to be like the boy who cried wolf.
We won't know.
Be like, nah, yeah, they're just testing something.
That's the bad thing. Okay, so this is mainly the living room space. We did have to buy an extra little table here for work. The other place, we just had it on our big dining room table, which we didn't then eat much there. But now we have both, which is really nice.
Yeah, we get to eat on that dining room table. Really.
Yeah. So
that's
it
nice.
feels a little bit more like a home because we have a table to eat dinner rather than sitting on the couch, because we did that for about 3 years. Sometimes you would try to move things on the dining room table, but it didn't always work. Okay, before we go down the hallway, we have to notice that we do have some good storage here for shoes, jackets, purses, and boxes, and the utility stuff in here. So that's nice. It's right when you walk in, because we don't really normally wear our shoes on the inside because it's dirty outside, and then coats and stuff can go there. So that works out really well. Okay, now what is behind this door? My chariot awaits. Woo! Couldn't do that in our other place. All right, so we have a long hallway. Something that we didn't know in the living room, but you can look at, is they have different wallpapers. And it's kind of funny because it's like textured, so it's nice. I don't know, it doesn't seem like your grandma's wallpaper, you know?
Not your grandma's wallpaper,
Yeah.
folks.
Okay, we have 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and funny enough, I guess, you know, parents, we gave Sia the bigger bedroom and bathroom. So we'll get to that next, but first it's ours. You got this door, and this is also used as the guest bath, I guess you could say. It's kind of small, but you know, I'm not complaining. At least we have 2 bathrooms and not 1 like the other place, but it's kind of small. I wish they would have done something better with the sink. It's a very small space. I think they could have done more with it. And then also, we still need to get a few things. I don't love having our toiletry stuff in the shower on the floor. I'm trying to look for a nice caddy, I guess you could say, but I only found plastic ones so far, so I'm looking for something nicer. Anyway, here is the mirror. Also, I think it could have been bigger, but as I look in this mirror and I'm standing in the bathroom, although it's kind of a small mirror and we give Sia the bigger one, you'll see that in a second, the lighting is good enough for me to check out my teeth. And honestly, it has reminded me of my oral health and my journey that I've been going on with MALO Clinic. As a lot of you I think know and have seen, I have this retainer here. And I've been documenting what's going on there and updating everyone on my newsletter, but my jaw has a click, and so what we're doing is we're trying to fix the click in my jaw first, and then we're going to straighten my teeth. Because even though I had braces as a kid, my teeth have shifted. And I've had an amazing experience with MALO Clinic, and I want to share this option for you because they have outlets all over in different regions of Portugal, and they're actually running a Black Friday sale. I'm not sure what you like to buy on Black Friday, but wouldn't it be nice to invest in something that's a little more long-term, like your smile? We have the details on the screen right now so you can see the awesome sales going on with MALO Clinic. You'll need to use our link in the description, and then in the comments area of their website or when you talk to them, mention Expats Everywhere and the discount to make sure it gets applied. Now on to our bedroom. So what I really like here is, since you can use that as a guest bathroom, there's doors that you can close. So if you come here, you can see that we can close this door. And then our bedroom, you know, it's nothing spectacular, but at least it is a bedroom as opposed to a nook. I do want to note, one of the things that we've talked about is like the little kinks we have to work out. This one's really funny. When we open our closets, it gets stuck right here on the rug. So what they're going to do is they're going to ask the engineer to cut the bottom part of this rather than moving the rug back, because the interior decorator said it doesn't make sense to have the rug back this way because when you're looking in your closet you want to have the nice feel on your feet, and so we shouldn't move that, they should fix that. So I guess at some point they're going to come in and cut the bottoms of those, but that's really funny. The landlord also decided to go with blackout curtains. And a sheer curtain and a blackout curtain rather than the automatic ones. It was fitted for like pushing the buttons for the automatic, but maybe this was better. And then also something that we could change in the future if we want is they didn't put any light fixtures up. The building fits it for them. So our landlord decided to go with lamps, and he said if it's too dark then we can get those put in. But actually if you notice in all of the apartment we don't have anything that's hanging from there, it's all lamps. Now let's go see the master bedroom and bathroom that was given to the 4-year-old. Also to note, something different than our other place is each room has this central air and heating, and then also like a dehumidifier, which is nice. Our other place only had like the built-in radiators on the wall, which weren't great. So we haven't had to use it yet, but I'm looking forward in the winter to being nice and toasty in here. Hopefully not too expensive. All right, so here is the bathroom. One of the biggest reasons we decided to give this to Sia is because it actually has a bathtub, and not all new builds will do bathtubs anymore. A lot of people like showers, so we were surprised that it did have one, but it works out really well for us. So bathtub, and then this big sink area, way bigger than ours, and a way bigger mirror than ours, so a little jealous about that, but I do use this one for our storage because we just don't have much bathroom storage. And then something that is a little silly is they put a bidet in here. Sia does not go on the bidet, but that's just a spot to hold her little chair. I don't know why they would do a bidet. They also did towel warmers, which I think is like nice in a hotel, but I don't know. How often will we use a towel warmer? How often will you use that, Josh?
Never. No, actually, I mean, I might if I get into it.
You like the idea of it.
I love the idea.
Yeah, but
I love but you know what? I don't think this place is gonna be cold to where like I'll need a warm towel. I'm not bougie like that, but I like bougie things. I'm just not bougie like that.
Okay, so
I'm not hating on bougie people.
Yeah, so Sia has a big bed now, and it's raised. It's the first time she's been in a raised bed, so I've gotten these like little pillow buffers. But then, hello closet space. But we can hide all of her toys, which is really nice. The thing that is a bit of a bummer here is both beds they sit low. They don't have any like storage underneath. So we can't put much underneath. Like maybe extra towels or some bags can go under there, but we can't put like tubs of clothes or toys, which is a bit of a bummer. But thankfully we do have a lot of closet space. All of the closets have these built-in light strips, which ideally is nice, but they sometimes flicker. And it's new, so I assume just like at a hotel when they go out, then it's, you know, you gotta get them fixed, or sometimes when you close it, they don't actually go out. We've had that at a hotel, not here, but hopefully they can get sorted because I like the idea of them, but not when they're faulty.
Yeah, the maintenance on those suckers might be kind of high.
Yeah. All right, all of the windows have like a little Juliet balcony, so I'm gonna open up Sia's light curtain right now and show you the balcony. Well, that's Sia's room, but we have one more tiny but important room to show you. Come on with me. Now this room is small, but at least our washing machine is not in the kitchen.
Which is kind of rare.
We can't both fit in here though.
We can try. So you tuck around the corner, and then I'll step in, and then I'll tuck around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, we can
really
fit.
Close up of my face.
I mean, Vic and I did this as we were trying to work on the hot water heater, so.
Yeah, still trying to figure some of that out, because getting hot water, but not for long enough.
Not hot enough.
Yeah, so washing machine, and then all of the utility stuff, and then good old storage. This is where I store our sheets and our holiday stuff, so Christmas stuff will come out soonish.
Halloween away, Christmas. Let's go. Okay, so not gonna lie, it is a little stressful with the increase of rent, but I think we'll be okay. It's definitely worth the extra space that we got, the fact that everything feels new, it feels fresh. It's helped me out mentally as I'm working here. My work setup is great. I love the fact that we have that divided space between where I work and then where we can eat, and that's not one place and we're just sitting on the couch eating and with the TV on and all. So I like that. Leading
Overall,
like a family.
yeah,
White
overall,
picket
it's
fence
nice.
America. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Kind of feels like that.
Right, except we're in a
Kalie's
city in
not
an apartment.
cooking. Yeah, that's true.
Overall, I mean, it is a price increase, but I think this space is well worth it. And the location, it's very central, which we like. So something different, which kind of is good for us. We like to change things up. And while we're renovating our new place, now we're in a different location until we move into that place.
Yeah, so if you've been watching these videos for a while, you probably noticed that we don't have any Expats Everywhere sign. And that's because we just didn't want to ruin the wallpaper, really. We think we're going to be in here about a year or so while our home is being built on Let's Get Building with Josh and Kalie as we take you on that journey. So we didn't want to damage the wallpaper because it's beautiful and it can't just like be patched up. They would have to like literally run another strip, which they could do. They have extra materials.
But I mean, especially for a year, it didn't make sense.
Yeah, it didn't make sense. But we'll hang the sign up in the new place and then like have kind of that more studio feel. But at any rate, we're going to continue to bring you interviews and expat guides and things that will help you along the way if you're interested in moving to Portugal, as well as starting to talk more about other European destinations because we're super interested in that. I mean, this is Expats Everywhere. There's this movement that kind of happens within our channel and within our lives, and it's always been like that. So long may that continue.
Yes, definitely. And don't forget to check the description for the MALO clinic info. Now, let's get moving.
Bye.